I can't help but wonder, Spitfire just copying Bones and Powell? Let me know. So yeah, today we're taking a just quick little peek at the Spitfire Wheels Formula 452. They're called the Lock In Classics. Let's take a look at these bad boys. It popped up on the old Instagram feed the other day and I was like, okay, these are pretty interesting. But of course they just right off the bat was like, well, that's like the Nanorat. It's just like that, which isn't a bad thing. I think, what do they say? Imitation is the biggest form of flattery or whatever like that. So, not knocking Spitfire for doing this. I think it's a smart idea. And then the little Spitfire fanboys will be pretty happy if they have a wheel like this. So I'm happy for you guys. As you guys know, I've just been a Bones guy for a while, especially since the X97 formula. And that's another thing that Spitfire just tried to, like, copycat. So we're going to take a first little look at these wheels today and compare them to these Nanorats and see what the jits is. I did get these in a 52 millimeter. They're 99D, and I thought it'd be appropriate when I do get to skate them. Still can't skate because it's raining. Because I've been skating the X99s again lately. So X97s and X99s, my favorite formula hands down. Or that's the same formula these Nanorats are in. They're in the X97 or the 97 formula, which some people don't want to believe. But yes, the Powell wheels and the Bones wheels, it's the same formula. It's the same formula, it's just a different brand. They need to come out with this brand in Bones, just because why not? Or they need to come out with a Bones X97 Nanorat. That's my opinion. But they probably won't do that. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at these. I probably wouldn't have bought them, but I went on Tactics. Shout out Tactics, because I didn't know that you get like money back on Tactics. So I ordered them because they were basically free. I didn't realize I had the rewards. So yeah, make sure if you do order from Tactics, use Ben DeGro's affiliate link. Use his, you know, give back to that guy. That other guy, don't use his, because he's a douchebag. So use Ben DeGro, he's awesome. So yeah, we're gonna take a closer look at these guys, get to the specs, show you the profiles compared to these Nanorats, and why I think that I might like them better than the Nanorats. Let's take a look. All right, so let's get these guys out of the way. Right here we got the Nanorats 52 millimeter, 97, and then here we have the Spitfire Lock In Classics in a 99. And you can see that they are similar profiles. They are very similar profiles. It looks like that the Spitfire wheel is a little bit wider. I got the V5 shape, and yes, it is wider. So these might cover your nuts, and we're gonna see that. You might be able to see that, but they're definitely wider. So yeah, right off the bat, they're a little bit wider. The contact patch looks to be the same, so that's good, because your riding surface is the same, your friction surface is gonna be the same. I think where the width comes from is how round the outer edge is here, and that's why I thought they were pretty neat. Looks like the lock-in side is a little bit less, but the outside, the roundness, is a lot more around. So my theory is that these will climb up the curb a little bit better, and you know, the graphic isn't terrible on the outside, so that's gonna come off real quick on these things. But it's not terrible, it's not some big flaming thing. It does say a shod Spitfire, but those aren't bad. So yeah, I guess kind of the question is Spitfire running out of ideas, and they're just kind of riding the coattails of Powell and Bones? Because those soft sliders, they deemed a 93 when they definitely didn't feel like a 93, and that was to compete with the Dragon wheels. And I think they could have just called it a 97 and people would have been happy with it. But they made a lot of people upset because they thought they were getting like a Spitfire version of a Dragon wheel, but it was too hard. Are they running out of ideas? I don't know. I think this is great. I think the shape is great. I think Spitfire people will be happy. I do have a durometer tester on the way, so I'm going to test the 97s. I don't have Dragon wheels anymore. I will test the 99s. I will test these 99s to see how they compare to the X99s. And then I will test those soft sliders to see what the durometer scale actually says the softness of them is. But yes, Spitfire guys, you should be super stoked on this. It looks like a great shape. I just feel like it's gonna be a little slow. For the spots I skate, I think it's just gonna feel slow, and hopefully it'll slide good, because man, those X99s, those things are great. They need to make a Bones X99 in the Nanorat shape. This one right here. And just call it something else. Just make an X99 Nanorat and you will have possibly the best wheel on the planet. But this one, make this one in a soft slider, guys. Spitfire, make this in your soft slider durometer, and I might be sold on it, because I was a Spitfire guy until the X97s, and then those wheels were so good that I had a hard time going back to Spitfire. But if you made a soft slider in this shape, you guys would be killing it. So let's get this thing on a board and see if it covers up the nuts and just the overall kind of profile that it looks like on the board. All right, we got it on the board. So there is no nut coverage, which honestly I don't care about. They look good. They're nice and white. Like, what else can you say? They're wheels. They definitely look a little bit wider, but that's fine. There's probably a little bit of nut coverage, but not like nano-cubic nut coverage. So if you want nut coverage, then go to that. But I'm excited to skate them. As soon as it stops raining, I will definitely try to skate them, and there will be a video about that. I just wanted to get this video kind of out in case you guys happen to not see these and you might be interested in them. And yeah, there's more information. You go to Tactics, they'll have all I believe they're available in 52 and 53 millimeter, and then they'll have like all the specs for like the contact pad and all that stuff. And yeah, make sure you guys go check out Lizard Skateboards. That is what this beautiful deck is. I made a video about that, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Great decks, made in the USA, 40 bucks. You can buy them on eBay too. Look at the link in my last video. Prices are a little bit more due to fees and things like that, but I couldn't recommend these enough after the handful of sessions I got in on. They are legit and made in the USA. They said it couldn't be done, but it's getting done. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these wheels. And make sure you subscribe so you can see what I think about them. I'll probably do like a mic'd up kind of video where it's initial first impressions, and I am hoping that I like them. They need to put these in the soft sliders formula, the 93 formula. But yeah, quick little video. I will see you guys on the next mouth.